my fans are like, why are people on Twitter being weird? And then people on Twitter were like, imagine having to hide your partner because your community is going to freak out. And then my whole community is like, oh my God, cute video.
Streamer Pokimane has been making headlines with her neighbor recently. You might be wondering why that's a big deal. It's because people are speculating that that's her boyfriend. And it seems like it, like she was doing a soft launch. Let's take a look at it and then we'll go deeper into her response to the backlash.
I have to introduce you to a recurring character in my life. This is Chris, also known as Sunkiss, also known as my neighbor. We met at one of those everybody in the building gets together kind of parties, and then there were board games for people in the building, so we got to know each other at board game nights. Chris cooks a lot, gyms a lot, and he sings. Chris, sing. Right. That's kind of all there is to say.
Damn, I'm pretty boring.
Okay, me too. Also, he makes really cute sibling content. His brother and sister, who are both equally cute. Can you show them what you're cooking?
This is a Chilean sea bass lemon caper butter sauce.
Oh, and he sings a lot of songs in China/in Chinese.
Yup.
Wait, I've never heard you sing in Chinese.
Really?
Yeah.
我们今生注定是沧桑.
Pokimane is one of the worst liars I ever seen in my life. Neighbor, word, you know you captain. She lying so crazy. What type of neighbor sings on cue? I ain't doing that for my neighbors. Hit a note, Beast Boy, and I just started singing in another language. At that, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, nah, son. I think that she doesn't want to make her simps mad because that's most of her audience. People ain't subscribing for her talent. Come on. Who you thought we was talking about? Huh? He must have been crazy. People, men who are subscribing and signing up for her channel, they definitely ain't doing it for her skill set. They're doing it because they have these dreams and aspirations to eventually become that one guy that she, for some weird reason, is like, I'm choosing you like a Pokemon. I'm you, random person in the crowd. There's this random guy in my live stream audience that looks nothing like what I would date in real life. You could sing on cue like this guy? Well, you better start taking vocal lessons, okay? And working out. Because it look like he work out. She definitely does not want her supporters to know that that's her boyfriend. That's in my personal opinion. I think that's why she's lying. She's trying to present something in a certain way to make her audience not be too upset. Even though if they got brain cells, they'll realize like this is a soft launch. You testing the waters. You want to see how people react to him, especially when you're showing off his skills. Look how he cooks. Look at him sing. Look at him work out. That was the happiest workout I've seen in my life. They was just having a good old time. They was enjoying that. That was beyond therapeutic. They was over there just lollygagging. Like if you had to picture what lollygagging was, that would be what it looked like. It would be a picture of Pokimane and her neighbor. Yeah, okay. It would be both of them just having the best time working out, doing TikToks and posing. Yeah, I definitely don't think that's her neighbor at all. Maybe it is. Maybe Pokimane's just so lonely that she found whatever guy that would pay her attention and just be like, hey, let me show you off to all my supporters. And it's kind of crazy that I think she said that he made content with his family. A little suspect as well. But Pokimane responded.
I posted a gym video with my neighbor.
I saw that. Was it actually your neighbor?
Yes.
Okay,
So,
that's
okay,
what I thought.
we met at, you know those building get-togethers where they're like, everybody
You go
in
to
this
those?
building, come hang out, kind of parties. And then we got to know each other at board game nights for like people in the building, essentially. We're like friends on the same floor. sort of thing. Anyways, I'm laughing because I posted that, and I don't know. You know how Twitter is. I actually don't see how Twitter is because I don't really like to be on Twitter, but I see how my fans are like, why are people on Twitter being weird? And then people on Twitter were like, imagine having to hide your partner because your community is going to freak out. And then my whole community is like, oh my God, cute video.
Come on, son. Like, what game are we playing here? Come on. Even hypothetically, right? Let's say, for instance, that is her neighbor. You thought your supporters was gonna like that? Like, you thought they was gonna be like, ooh, look, ooh, I'm happy to see this. Okay. A lot of people talk about how good Pokimane is at business. So you expect me to believe that this businesswoman, right, intelligent, thought that her simp supporters was going to enjoy seeing your neighbor who seems to be your boyfriend, the way it's coming off, even if it's not, but that's the way it's coming off. That's the energy that it's giving. You thought, oh, this would be a great idea. Yo, Pokimane, crazier than me.
Two entirely different worlds.
We on Twitter is just very bad. But even if she had a public relationship, and speaking from experience, you
Who
still
has
get
a
shit on.
Yeah.
If you hide it because you want to keep your private life private, you still get shit on. No matter what you do,
You gonna get
you
shit
gonna get
on.
shit on, bro.
Okay, two-part. One, I've always been like a more private person, but more so in the sense where it's like people just don't need to hear every detail ever. One. Two, if you come from a North African or Middle Eastern family, you know every single one of your aunties is looking at everything like this. So like I would never publicize the thing anyways, because in our culture, like you don't really talk about relationships till you're married anyways.
Man, whatever. I don't know what the heck Pokimane talking about. She knew what she was doing. She knew dang well. At least that's what I think. Tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. Hit the like button. Share the video. In fact, you even have to hit the like if you don't want to. Hit that hype button. Hit both.